People ask me all the time, Prince, how do I get more confident like you? I'm like, yo, there's nothing about you to be confident about. You're fat as fuck, or you're skinny as fuck. Bitches don't even look at you. You're not even sexy to them. Go to the gym now.
The way you earn confidence, you can already earn confidence just by like believing yourself. That's a big thing. I remember when I was young, I would start with affirmations, you know, just telling myself, and I talk about this a lot, having like extremely positive self-talk, because a lot of people actually talk shit to themselves, which I absolutely do not agree with. You should never be talking shit to yourself or calling yourself a loser or telling yourself, because you are what you believe and then you're gonna be that. So before you achieve anything great, you must first believe in your mind that you are the best in the world. That's why like all the time, like I have always high confidence, even the shit I'm not good at, because I'm like, even if I'm not good at it, I'm still good at like trying my best, right? So then though, after that, the way you earn confidence is actually by being capable at shit, right? If it's like me in the club,
what if you're not capable? Like if you're just like so depressed with life and then you need emotional healing first. Like you need that
You believe
healing.
in yourself.
Because like, you know, some people who are depressed, they
Yeah.
need that healing first before they can move on to being confident, before they can move on to developing a skill.
yeah.
Right? So what about
That's actually a funny point, because I think you need the anti-emotional. Like I think like you should get emotionally abused. Like if I see someone who is kind of depressed, that might be controversial as fuck, but I actually think you should be extremely hard on that person. You should be telling that person, yo, you're a fucking loser. If you don't approve, life's gonna be shit for you. Stop fucking being so low. Bam, bam, bam. You just gotta have to do that, like in the military.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, because sometimes I feel like people try to butter things up and like, oh, you're good, you know, you're okay, you're doing good, but like deep down, you know you're doing shit. You're like, what the fuck? Why are you telling me this shit, you know?
Every one of my friends, they love me, but at some point they hated me.
Tell you the facts, right? They tell you straight up, like, hey, you gotta fucking improve. Like, this shit ain't
I
working.
I tell them, right?
Yeah.
Like, I have this friend, bro. In summer, I bullied him 2 months straight for not having a Rolex. Now he has a Rolex. Bro, I was like bullying him hard.
Alright, dude. Alright, so there's one thing from bullying, right? I feel like in the past, there's situations where like you bully someone too much to like suicide.
Yeah, so
Well-
wouldn't it kind of be like with the work ethic thing too? Like if you
Yeah.
keep telling this person, hey, get your rollie, you're a fucking piece of shit, it would make him discouraged.
I mean, okay, look. Obviously, you gotta be professional as well, right? You gotta understand someone's breaking point. If you know someone's breaking point and then you go too much and you understand like it's not really productive anymore, then no. But I'll tell you, like people have like a breaking point. Like it's very hard to reach that actually, right? A person just doesn't, even with the suicide thing, that just doesn't happen just like that, you know? That takes like a lot. But I'm talking about like if I have a friend, yeah, I'll be telling me every single day, yo bro, why are you going out all the time? Why are you not working every day? You could be making this money, blah blah blah. Why you don't have a Rolex? Why not this? You have this potential, and just be on his ass 24/7. Like obviously in a way that's still, you guys are friends and all that, but you have to be like, if I have a son, I'm gonna be on his ass. You kind of have to bully a little bit. You have to. Like even my dad, like I was like this summer, I couldn't train for like 1.5 months because I had an ankle injury. And then I came back to Austria and I remember like him like being like, yo, you're kind of getting fat. And like that stung, you know? I didn't even say anything back because I was like, yeah. But you know, it's,
that shit hurts, man.
But it's funny, right? Because people will look at me like, yo, this guy's a six-pack, like how is that? But like my dad knows my potential. He's like, yo, you're not as shredded as you used to be. Like, you're getting fat. And he was like pinching me. He was kind of bullying me. But that made me like train even harder than ever before, right? So, especially guys, because guys are fighting for status, there's different types of bullying. Like, if you bully someone on the truth, like, if someone is obviously lacking, and I'm telling him that, he's gonna know I'm telling the truth, right? And if I bully someone on the truth, that's gonna have a positive effect. If I'm bullying someone on some bullshit that's like just literally aimed at discouraging him, then yeah, it's bad. But if you're actually trying to help someone, you're actually trying to help someone, because then it's actually keeping him accountable. You have to keep accountable, even if you're talking to yourself, because I was explaining before like how you got to talk to yourself, but you have to keep yourself accountable. I keep myself accountable at all times, and you'll feel it, because if you don't keep yourself accountable, you'll start feeling like a little bit more like a bitch. And I'll give you an example. Let's say you see a hot girl passing by and you're like, oh shit, that girl's like literally my type, and all I had to do was just go up to her and approach her and ask for a number, but then I just bitch out. Like that feeling, bro, is gonna be terrible. You have to keep yourself accountable. The worst thing you can do is like, oh, now it's fine. No, it's not fine. You should have went up to the bitch. You should have. And that's where the growth lies. So if you like care about your friends actually, and you want, if that's why, you know, my name is Fortunatus. If you look it up, it's like Latin. It means like luck, bringing people luck, bringing people like just riches. Every single one of my friends I've elevated at some point in my life. Even if it's like, yo, bro, I've been working out the last 6 months. Like I almost have a six-pack, or I have a six-pack now. Or like, yo, bro, yeah, you're right. You know, I listen to you. Like I'm not like going on too many stupid dates anymore. I started making like $30,000 more per month, right?
There's tolerances to this because, like, for example, someone could take all this like motivation, where it's like the dad or like fatherly figure that's like stopping a bitch.
Yeah.
This kind of motivation. Do you think there's levels to this where maybe some people they act better in the capacity where it's, oh, you're the queen, you're the prize, you can do this, versus someone saying you're a piece of shit, you can do better if you work harder.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you know, if you're talking about a girl, like doing it to a girl, then yeah, I think with girls, and girls are a whole different breed, and I have a sister now, so I guess I do understand a little bit now.
Soft boys need to have the brute, aggressive motivation.
Just mentally though.
What if they're gay?
I mean, yeah, if they're gay, I guess, what do you want me to say? I guess it happens, you know? I guess
So if they're gay, they still need the aggressive motivation?
Oh yeah, for sure. But you're talking about like about them being gay?
So if they're just born gay, right? They're just gay.
Yeah.
They like guys. What kind of motivation do they need? They need
Oh,
the
yeah.
soft, oh, you can do this, you're good at doing this, or they need the you suck at this shit.
Oh no, if they have male chromosomes, then yeah, it's on.
It's on. They have to get the Fortunatus
Yeah,
treatment.
yeah.
Okay.